The wisdom of the ages does not lose its relevance to this day. Today on the channel GreatsQuotes, we have collected the most profound sayings of ancient philosophers, which can teach us a lot. Enjoy the show. Tell me who you're friends with and I'll tell you who you are. Everything flows. Everything changes. And no one has ever been in the same river twice. For in a moment the river's not the same, and he's not the same, and he's not the same. The surest way to avoid slander is to live in such a way that no one believes the slander. Love is a theorem that must be proved every day. The strongest is the one who has the power to control himself. The more a man knows, the stronger his doubts. Never refuse what fate sends you. Life is a discovery, and the further we travel, the more truth we can grasp. To err is the property of man. To forgive is the property of the gods. An unexplored life is not worth living. Nothing is permanent but change. Success causes pride and blindness in the hearts of men, and suffering teaches them to be patient and strong. Never say anything you don't want to hear back. It is not what happens to you that matters, but how you respond to it. The bliss of the body is health. The bliss of the mind is knowledge. The mind is the fortress of man. If you want to be happy, learn to be content in the present. Rule over your passions. Otherwise, they will rule over you. A man is what he thinks. The greatest luxury is the luxury of human companionship. It is not things that embarrass people, but views of things. Our emotional state depends on how we interpret events. We can choose our reaction. Happiness exists in the soul. Inner peace and positive thinking can create joy and harmony in any circumstance. The body is one thing, and the soul is quite another. When the body is numb, the soul is full of strength. When it is blind, it sees. When the body is dead, the soul lives. To rule means not to rule, but to fulfill a duty. Whoever wants to have a friend without faults remains without friends. A man thinks too much about the future and forgets about the present, even if he is in good condition. Better alone than with many, but still better together than alone. The longer one spends in solitude, the more deeply one can penetrate its transforming influence. It is important for everyone to master the art of solitude and find inner fulfillment, as this is the way to achieve inner peace. Theory without practice and practice without theory is nothing. Abstinence from judgment is a state of mind in which we neither deny nor affirm anything. Do not speak evil of a friend or even of an enemy. To love means to wish another what you consider to be good, not for your own sake, but for the sake of the one you love, and try to deliver this good. An evil person is like a coal. If it does not burn, it blackens you. It is also probable that many unbelievable things happen. Do not neglect your enemies. They are the first to notice your faults. Lovers often deceive and promise the impossible. If a man takes care of his own health, it is difficult to find a doctor who knows better what is good for his health than he himself. I know only that I know nothing, but others do not know this either. Difficulties are like dogs. They bite only those who are not accustomed to them. The best share is not to abstain from pleasures, but to lord it over them without submitting to them. Why does the Father love the Son more than the Son loves the Father? Because the Son is his creation. Everyone happens to favor what they themselves have created. Good people don't need laws that command them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. A person learns to speak for 2 years and then learns to remain silent for the rest of his life. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. The sign of an educated mind is the ability to accept thoughts without accepting them. We hope that profound sayings of ancient sages have helped you to look at some things in a new way and to think about eternal values. Let us turn more often to the legacy of the great thinkers of the past to enrich our lives with valuable lessons. Thank you for being with us on the GreatsQuotes channel. May the legacy of the past help us to build a wise future.